Hey guys, Mike with CoachMikeMacDonald.com here. In today's video, I want to answer the question of when should you quit your job and go full-time in network marketing? So there's a lot of things and a lot of factors to really keep in mind with this question. So one thing that I want to clear up right away is, there's nothing wrong with working a job while you're building your business. The great saying from Jim Rohn, work your job to pay your bills and build your business to build your future. So what unfortunately happens is a lot of times people see the income potential in network marketing and they end up quitting their job way too soon, right? I've had people ask me questions like, I'm in a financial bind, I've gone full time in my business, I made a couple sales, how can I make this work? And unfortunately, it's probably not the advice that you want to hear, but you should probably go get a job, right? Work part-time, or full-time, and then build your business part-time. And one thing that I heard a long time ago is that a lot of times what happens is if you're struggling to build a successful business part-time, going full-time probably isn't the answer for you, right? A lot of times people don't have the skill set yet. They don't have the right mindset. They don't have the leadership skills. They're struggling in their business, right? And again, it's like if you don't have the skill sets to build a profitable business part-time, going full-time isn't going to magically cure that, right? You still need to develop that skill set. You still need to go through that learning curve. And again, there's a difference. It's like you want to be financially responsible for your family, right? Maybe you're a single guy. You don't have a lot of overheads, right? Maybe you're in your early 20s, whatever the case might be. Maybe you don't have a lot of responsibility or bills or overheads. Cool, maybe if you're going full-time at that point, too early, it's not the end of the world. But unfortunately, I see people do it full-time when they have a family to support, they have children, and it puts a financial strain on their family, and that shouldn't be the goal of having your home business, right? You shouldn't be focused so much on paying your bills and struggling while building your business. It just doesn't make sense. So again, what a lot of people do to build their successful business, again, like I said, is work your job to pay your bills, build your business to build your future. So again, keep that in mind, because if you really want to take your business to the next level, you're going to want to be investing in yourself, right? Improving your skill sets, going to training, having money on hand to promote contests, build events for your team, different things like that. And so again, if you're struggling to make ends meet, it's a great place to come from, I guess, but it's not a great place to stay there, especially when you're building your business, because it's just a different mindset when you're talking to potential customers, when you're talking to new prospects and business builders, because again, you should be in a sorting mindset, not a selling mindset when it comes to building a team and an organization. And unfortunately, when people come from a place of desperation, if they're struggling to pay their rent, they pay their bills, they come from that desperation, needy sense when they're meeting with prospects. Again, it's like you might not intentionally be giving off that vibe, but prospects can sense that when you're coming from a place of desperation rather than a place of posture of not really caring if they join or not. You're going to help them be successful if they do, but if they don't, it's not the end of your world, rather than seeing those potential customers and prospects and business partners as like a dollar sign that you need them to get started. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to eat this week if you don't get started. So it's a different mindset going into it. And when you have your finances covered, you have income coming in that you can, again, invest into yourself, invest back into your business. It can help you scale and grow things quicker. And again, I know what it's like, right? I've worked jobs in the past that I did not enjoy while I was building my business, and it can definitely be frustrating, but at the same time, it's like just see that as a means to an end, right? Your business is what's gonna take you to that next level and help create the future that you desire. But again, if you quit that job and you have no money coming in, it's hard to, cover the little overheads that might be occurring in network marketing, a few $100s a month. But if you're struggling to do that when you're not working your job and you're not making money through your business, it's going to be hard to keep moving forward and be on, mentally on point when you're meeting with new people. And again, it's a transference of energy when you're talking to people. So if you're down in the dumps, you're desperate, you're struggling, you're depressed because you're struggling to pay your bills, it's going to really be hard to differentiate that with the people that you're showing that if they see you like that, like they kind of associate that with your business, right? Like, oh, this guy's unhappy, he's broke, he's struggling. Why on earth would I want to join him, right? So it's just something to keep in mind that, again, working your job isn't a bad thing. I know plenty of people that have built a full-time income in their network marketing business while working a job, and now they just have both, right? It's like, if you like your job, what's the point of leaving? Just double your income, right? So again, it's just different things to really keep in mind. Don't go in too soon. Again, build yourself a safety net, right? Where, have a set amount of money set aside. Like, determine what your overheads would be on a monthly basis, and then stretch that out 6 months, 10 months, a year. Have that amount in savings, because your business is going to have ups and downs. Some months might be great, some might be not so great. It takes time to build things. You might have setbacks. Things might go on in your normal life. Your car breaks down, the AC goes out, right? An emergency happens. So all these different factors can play in. And so when you don't have that safety net in place, income-wise, that savings built up, and you do decide to go full-time, and then something happens, it can be really stressful on yourself. So just be smart about it. Put your family first. Have those overheads covered before you decide to go full time. And a lot of times people talk about burning the bridges and going all in, and I get that, but at the same time, most people can't function in that sense, right? You want to cut off different options, go all into your business, absolutely, but at the same time, a lot of people can't function under that pressure. When it's just their business, that's all they have to do. Some people, when there's pressure, there's challenges like that, some people break, other people break through. But again, you definitely want to be the person that breaks through, but not everybody can do that. So again, don't put yourself in that stressful situation. There's nothing wrong with working a job. You pay your bill to support your family, but build that business to build your future and create that long-term income, that long-term freedom in your life without all the stress and headaches that can go along with trying to go too early full-time in your network marketing business. So again, hopefully you guys got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, feel free to comment and share. And then if you are in network marketing, I know one area that a lot of people struggle with, myself included when I was new, was inviting and prospecting. In my opinion, that's the foundation to success in your business. If you can't get someone to take a look at your business, to see what you have, to see a presentation, you can't really close them. You're never going to train them. They're not going to get started. So again, it's really the foundation. If you can master inviting, you're going to get a lot better results in your business. And again, if you can master prospecting, you're going to be able to have a never-ending stream of people to talk to about your business. So if you want to go to coachmikemcdonald.com/IM, you can actually fill out the form there and get access to my free Inviting Mastery webinar, where I go through the ins and outs of how to invite, some scripts you can use. And again, it doesn't matter if you're brand new or you're shy or introverted, these things work, so you can plug in and start getting results in your business. So again, to access that training, head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/IM and get access to my Inviting Mastery webinar. But thanks again for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.